Score one for your goals. Wonderful Wednesday to you, or whatever day you may be listening to today's episode. May it be wonderful. I am your goal scoring host, Patty Stuhlin, and it is exciting to have you here for 5 minutes of PMA. Now, for all of you hockey and soccer fans out there, I know you may be pretty excited about this week's topic, goals! But I hate to burst your bubble. But hockey and soccer goals are not what I will be talking about this week. Instead, let's focus our attention on the goals that matter most for you. Goal setting. Score! What is it you wish to achieve? Do you want to lose weight? Write a book? Begin an exercise regiment? Travel? Or maybe begin a new life? Short-term and long-term goals can help you attain the things you wish to achieve. It's creating a roadmap with mile markers that make those goals a reality. As the incredible motivational speaker Les Brown said, your goals are the roadmaps that guide you and show you what is possible for your life. Goal setting has been a big part of my life personally and professionally since I was very young. In fact, when I was 6 years old, I knew I wanted to be a teacher and began to learn what I had to do to make that happen, and it all went from there. Creating a vision board didn't happen until I was in high school. One of my coaches taught our team how to create that from our goals, and then we would use that for our upcoming season as an individual and our team on what we wanted our goals to be. Beginning a couple of years ago, I had the goal of writing an article for a magazine. Guess what? It happened. Not once, but a couple of times. I had another goal of being a contributing author in a book to write about living your best dash. And guess what? It happened. I was the contributing author in 2 Amazon best-selling books. Score! I had a goal of creating my own podcast, and in May of 2023, I launched my podcast, Rediscovering Your Passion and Purpose with Patty. And here I am with my second podcast series. I also set the goal of being a TEDx speaker, and in December of 2023, that is exactly what happened. Score once again. All of those goals were on my goal list and vision board I created for 2023. I must admit, I wasn't sure at the beginning of 2023 how any of those goals were going to come into fruition. But when God brings certain people into my life, like He did with my podcast mentor, Christine Blosdale, it all fell into place and boom, I had a podcast. How amazing is that? Score! Going into 2024, one of my travel mentors, Amy Earhart, held a vision board goal setting webinar. One of the main things on this board was to write my own book. With the support of family and friends, I have written that book and am now in the process of publishing it myself with the goal of getting it ready to sell before the end of January 2025. Now, I'm not bringing up all of these examples just to brag, although sharing them with you makes me very excited and proud. But just because I'm retired and 63 years old at this moment in time of this recording, it doesn't mean I am out to pasture with nothing to give to the world. There are lots of things still on my vision board to explore and create a life filled with passion and purpose. I bring all of this up to encourage you to set goals for yourself, no matter what your age or stage of life you are in. For many people, it is difficult to figure out what goals they want to achieve, and for others, it comes naturally. When setting your goals, whether they be short-term or long-term, think of it in terms of the word SMART. S equals simple. Don't complicate your goals. M, measurable. Make sure they are something that really can be measured in a way that is very specific. You want it to be as specific as possible. Not that you just want to lose weight, but how much weight do you want to lose? And how do you plan on putting that into action? A, attainable. You want it to be something that is obtainable. Not saying that, I don't want to yuck your wow, as I've said before, you don't want to do that to other people. But if they say, I want to do XYZ, and maybe that's not the best thing, in a polite way, maybe you do tell them, okay, ask them some questions. Is that simple? Is it measurable? How will you attain that? R, you want it to be relative for you and your life. And then T, you want it to stand for time. How much time are you giving yourself to achieve that short-term or long-term goal? As Tony Robbins put it in our quote for the day, setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. If you want to turn the invisible into the visible when setting goals for your life, connect with me. Let's look at where you are and where you want to go. A goal without a plan, it's just a wish. That was a quote by Antonio de Saint-Exupéry. Let's take your wishes and dreams and then create a plan and put that plan into play. Score! Life's an adventure. Enjoy the journey because your life matters. Here's to living your best dash, and may God bless you all.